dropping the bus on this side, bringing all that weight over center, and over goes the bus. It's in gear, it's all powered up.
All right, let's go, my adrenaline's pumping.
But with a test of this scale, anything could happen.
All right, here we go. Taking off the brake and putting on the throttle on full. It's now or never. Throttle did not engage. Repeat, throttle did not engage.
Including a failure of the throttle control. But Jamie, moving quicker than we've ever seen him on Mythbusters, jumps aboard, manually overrides the system, and puts the pedal to the metal. However,
the brake's not working.
Now the brakes won't disengage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there.
But Jamie's on a mission. Our man of action, back aboard, takes off the brakes, but with the throttle full on, the race is on.
Quickly.
Fortunately, the truck has enough power to catch up. And once back in range, the steering is still working.
That's a good distance.
Despite the improvised and chaotic start, the test is still on track.
Holy crap, this is almost as much of an adrenaline rush as when I was driving it. Here it comes.
Here it comes. And there she goes. The full flip at 50. And here's a classic understatement.
Yeah! Woo! That's cool!
You could say the boys are happy.
Woo, that was more satisfying than anything we've done in a long time.
That was something else in the start. I was getting tired of all this messing around with radio bugs. This servo wasn't working, that servo wasn't working, so hit the switch for full throttle, and then I ran, hoping that I could make it back to the pickup before this thing got out of range. And it actually worked. Okay, go! It was a little gutsy, but hey, no guts, no glory.
The only thing that was still working was the steering, and it turns out that's all we needed. Can you tell my adrenaline is still pumping? Is everybody okay in here? Wow, it's like an action movie, dude.
Yep, and this action movie myth, much like the bus, is busted.
So we've RC'd buses, cars, trucks.
I think it's time we RC a big military vehicle.
How about an airplane?
Ha! Yes!
Coming up,
You guys are in perfect formation. Everything's going beautifully.
Adam and Jamie, after waiting 3 years, finally get to compact their compact.
Damn!
Or do they? Up next is a ghost of seasons past, but this time bigger, better, and tastier.
What's on the menu?
Today, monsieur, I have an explosive dish that is a fusion between several elements, and it smells slightly of burnt motor oil and singed steel. I present to you the compact.
Well, there were a few problems with the first one, so I wouldn't mind giving it another go.
That is precisely the attitude that makes this dish delicious.
This grisly, fatal fable is an all-time fan favorite. After two truck and trailers collide head-on on the highway, the resulting wreckage is supposedly fused together, hiding a pancaked compact car. But back in Season 3, not a whole lot went right.
Oh no!
There were runaway trucks, unilateral crashes,
There goes the car.
and crucially, a mistimed compact impact.
It wasn't quite right, but I don't think we can reset.
Actually, despite it taking 3 years, yes, we can.
What exactly are we doing different this time?
Well, the fans contend that last time we did this, we didn't get the fusion or pancaking we were looking for because of a couple of screw-ups on our part. The main one being timing, that the two semis did not hit our compact car at precisely the same moment.
And they really should have been going faster. I mean, 35 miles an hour. We just need to tune things up a bit.
So it's back to the scene of the original Myth demeanor.
Get started.
Where these two old rust buckets, the trucks, not Adam and Jamie, are being prepped for their head-to-head. The guys will be using a similar setup from Season 3, so they're up and running quickly. To ensure a simultaneous hit on the car, the two semis will be towed by cables of exactly the same length. Plus, an additional set of pulleys will mean the tow trucks have all the room they need to pull the semis at highway speeds.
You're right on target!
And with the cable laid and the trucks and trailers rigged,
Hot damn, I love cutting steel!
it's time to meet the meat in the sandwich.
This is our compact car that's going to be even a little more compact in a little bit.
And with the dead car driving dressed for its catastrophic date with two trucks, Jamie and Adam add our understandably reluctant drivers. Next, the tow trucks arrive. And once they're hooked into the system,
This is the last link in the chain. That's it.
the guys are almost done. But after a long day, tempers fray over the final detail, the breakaway rope.
When everything crashes together, this snaps and keeps these guys from being pulled up short.
But if it's not strong enough, it may snap too early, and the semis become runaways.
Jamie, I think this blue rope's going to hold just fine.
I don't know. I think we should double it up.
All right, then it's on you. I don't want to, but if you want to do it.
After an off-camera discussion, they decide not to double up, but to go with 3 rather than 4 lengths of rope. And once that's done, they're good to go.
We have about a mile of cable. We've got 2 ancient trucks that are about to fall apart on their own.
All right, Mark and KC, will you start your engines, please?
We've got rope, we've got pulleys, we've got shackles every which way, and somehow all of these things have to hit dead on at the same time.
All right, guys, let's start rolling nice and smooth at first, and then the route we planned.
The probability of this actually happening, it's really kind of low when you think about it.
3, 2, 1, go.
Despite Jamie's pessimism, the early signs are good.
You guys are in perfect formation. Everything's going beautifully.
But as it turns out, this experimental glass really is half empty.
What?
They're both run away.
We have a runaway truck.
Yes, the truck from the Alameda end of the runway is rolling away towards Frisco Bay.
Is it gonna go into the wad or?
No. Yes!
Now that would have been an interesting call to the authorities.
Damn it!
The San Francisco truck doesn't flirt with the same level of disaster. It simply destroys a chain link fence.
The rope went.
Well, Jamie, looks like you were right. Let's go tie more rope.
Yep, it was the breakaway rope all right. And in a show of professionalism, Jamie resists the urge to say, "I told you so," at least out loud.
The weakest link in this chain was the breakaway rope, and that's what we wanted it to be. Now, exactly how strong does that have to be? It's really kind of a guess, and we guessed wrong. We need to put more rope on there.
No.
All jokes aside, the guys get into salvage mode to assess and fix the damage.
Hey, Jamie, the steering rig on this one needs repair too.
And like the well-lubricated team they are, they soon have both trucks ready for another run. But the light beats them to it.
It's good. Isn't it pretty? Let's go!
It's too late. It's too dark. No high speed, no truck crash. We're going to have to do it early tomorrow morning.
All right.
Next,
If I was a different kind of person, I'd hug you right now.
see what caused Adam's post-crash crush. Carrie, Grant, and Tori are taking on a tall tale from the world of advertising. They're asking, does the